Welcome back to The Wealth is Health, and today we'll be going over AMPLY Finance, right, which is a dAPP on the Cronos ecosystem where you can deposit your crypto assets to create yourself passive income. And once you supply your crypto assets, you can also use your collateral to borrow from the platform as well, which can also benefit you. So let's go over it so you can receive some interest payments in AMPLY and whatever it is you're supplying. So let's get to it. So when it comes to AMPLY Finance, right, it's under the ZKRO wallet, which is also the Crypto.com wallet. And all you have to do is have the DeFi wallet, and you have all of these wallets, right? You don't have to download this wallet, that wallet, Solana wallet, USD wallet. When you have the Crypto.com DeFi wallet, you have all of the wallets already input inside of that wallet, right? So when it comes to AMPLY Finance, you can supply your collateral, right? Or you can also just supply, right? Which basically what's that saying, but it has collateral, so I didn't want to confuse you guys, right? So deposit your assets to start generating passive income. It's as easy as that, right? So you can also borrow to access instant liquidity, right? At competitive rates, you must supply to be able to borrow, right? And that'll play a part when it comes to the health factor. The HF stands for health factor, which indicates the safety of your loan, right? And you want to keep that above 3 when it comes to my advice. There's a score when it comes to your health factor based on the loan that you have, and we want to keep that above 3 for my advice, right? You can do whatever you want, but when it comes to my advice, keep that score above 3. Now, the total value locked within the platform, when it comes to their vaults, when it comes to supplying, when it comes to all those things, this is the list so we can go over it. ZKRO supplied on the platform is $1,063,000. So $1,063,000 when it comes to CRO staked on the platform, either being supplied, either being borrowed, or locked inside of the 48-month vault. And we'll go over the vaults as well that are on this platform. Now, all the vaults have the same definitions, right? This one's not a flexible one, because a flexible one would be where you can come in and out of whenever you want. This one's vaults are staked for 48 months, but when we get there, we'll get there. But if you're supplying, you can take out whenever you want. That would be a flexible vault. Wouldn't be called a vault because you're just supplying, but I'm just trying to help you have the basic understandings of what we're talking about. So, total value staked, we already went over ZKRO. ZKRO, $1,063,000. Vino USD, $579,000 staked on the platform, or supplied on the platform. Vino ETH, $516,000 is supplied on the platform. Ethereum, $233,000 is supplied on the platform. CRO, $319,000. USDC, $353,000, right? So when it comes to the rates when you're supplying, right? How do you supply? How do you get the tokens to supply, right? You can go to H2 Finance to get ZKRO. You can go to H2 Finance to get Vino USD or Vino ETH, right? And I'll go over H2 Finance next time around. Or you can head over to VVS Finance and swap your CRO, your USD, whatever token it is that you're using, and you can swap on VVS Finance to get you some CRO, some USDC, some ETH, right? Why do I want those things? Because you can supply them now. Why would you want to supply them? Because when you supply them, you get a return, a payment back in interest, and it's by secondly almost, it's by daily. You get these returns in the same token that you supplied, right? So if you supplied Vino USD, which is also a stable coin, we went over stable coins, you would get back Vino USD at a 0.93% rate. But the benefits of using AMPLY is you would also receive the token, which is the governance coin for AMPLY, which is AMPLY, right? So 1.19%. Why would you want to have AMPLY? Because you can also stake that same AMPLY into a 48-month vault. Once you put it there, you'll start to generate AMPLY at 125% rate. Why would you also want AMPLY? Because over time, people putting into the 48-month vault, supplying it, as you can see, we already have almost $3 million, $3,063,000 staked on the platform, right? So that will continue to grow and go up. If we're already at 3 million now, and crypto's only at this much of like this popularity, it'll only get bigger, right? So Vino USD at a base rate of 0.93%, Amply at a 1.1, Vino ETH 0.4% back base. Base stands for getting the same token you supplied back. Amply is how much you're gonna receive back in Amply, right? So CRO 2.46%, but you get back Amply 0.72, ZKRO 0.3%, ETH 0.95%, and USDC, which is the best one in my opinion. Why? Because it's a stable coin at 3.85% back base, right? But you also get the 1.1% back in Amply. And getting Amply back is very important. And the reason I say that is because you can also stake it into the vaults. Staking it into the vaults is very important because you receive it at 125% rate back to you. Also, the price is going up of Amply. The more staked on there makes the value go up. The more tokens that are being created makes the value go up. And so you want to get into these before the TVL, total value locked, goes from 3,063,000 to, let's say, 300 million. And there's a lot of dApps that I haven't went over that have $30 billion on there, right? This one we're at the very beginning, so you'd want to get in now because the sooner the better, the more gains you can make, the more understandings you can get before things take off, right? So with the Amply, on Amply Finance, you can supply and you can borrow based on your supply. So you would put collateral in there, right? And these are the rates that we went over. Those are all the rates. Total value locked on there is $3 million. And this is my advice. I would take $1,000, I would put it inside, I would swap it on VVS Finance for USDC. Once I have that 1,000 on USDC, right? I would supply it at a 3% rate, so 3.85. And so at the end of the year, it would be $385, but I wouldn't let it get that far. 6 months in, I would take my Amply and I would stake my Amply. I would take that 3.85, which is half of $385 after the 6 months. I would take that and reinvest it, right? And from there, I would just continue to do that. As things grow and go, you can slowly transfer your Amply into that 48-month vault at 125% rate that we talked about as well. What's the price of Amply? There's not a specific price of Amply yet because we're at the beginning. So the tokens that you're creating are you're actually creating them at a 0.000, you know what I mean? So that is Amply Finance on the Crypto.com DeFi wallet. This is the Wealth is Health on the Patreon. And I hope everyone's having a great day. There's more work to do. We will continue to go and grow. And I'll see you guys next time on the Wealth is Health. Thank you.